Good afternoon students, welcome to our channel. Let's start the experiment. The aim of experiment to study morphology, histology and powder characteristics of cinnamon bark. Theory of cinnamon bark. Synonym: Kalmi dalchini, cinnamon bark. Biological source: it consists of dried inner bark of shoots of Cinnamomum zelanicum. It belongs to family Floraceae. Morphology characteristics of cinnamon bark. Color: outer surface is yellowish brown, while inner surface is yellow. Odor: fragrant. Taste: aromatic and sweet, followed by warm sensation. For today's practical is forceps, lead, dropper, brush, boiled cinnamon bark, spatula, slide, and microscope.
Okay, now we are taking the TS of cinnamon bark. Let's see. Firstly, remove the black part as like cinchona bark. Then, firstly remove this black part. Then, take thin TS. Okay, now take the TS on this slide. And put it under microscope. Testing the microscope. Now see the TS of cinnamon bark under the microscope. In this TS, the pericycle or stone cells are seen, then pericycle fibers, then scleroids, then oil globules are seen, the big round shaped oil globules are seen, then phloem fibers, secondary phloem fibers, mucilage cells, and medullary rays are seen under this TS.
Let's start the powder characteristics of cinnamon bark. We will see the first chemical test of cinnamon bark. Take a drug sample and add a fluoroglycerol and concentrated HCl in ratio 1:1, and their characteristics is lignified tissue and shows the pink color. Second test, drug sample and they add dilute acetic acid. Then the characteristics is calcium oxalate crystals and observation is insoluble. Third chemical test, drug sample, then add hydrochloric acid. The characteristics is calcium oxalate crystals and shows the soluble. Fourth one, our chemical test is take a drug sample and then add sulfuric acid. It shows characteristics calcium oxalate crystals and their observation is formation of calcium sulfate crystals. Fifth one is take a drug sample and add a iodine solution, then it shows the characteristic starch grain and the observation is blue color. Sixth one, take a drug sample and then add its ruthenium red solution. It shows characteristics mucilage cells and they show the observation pink color. Thank you. For the powder characteristics of cinnamon bark, the chemicals required for this experiment is: first one is ruthenium red, fluoroglycerol, concentrated HCl, sulfuric acid, iodine solution and acetic acid, and most important is the crude drug of cinnamon bark. Let's start the first chemical test. Firstly, take a crude drug on the slide, spread uniformly on it. Then add 1 to 2 drops of fluoroglycerol. Then carefully add the concentrated HCl. 1 to 2 drop of concentrated HCl we have to take. Lastly, see the observation under the microscope.
The observation of first chemical test is lignified cells are visible under the microscope. The lignified cells are in the pink color. For the second chemical test, firstly take a crude drug sample on the slide. Add 1 to 2 drop of acetic acid on it and see the observations under the microscope. The crude drug is insoluble in the acetic acid and calcium oxalate crystals are seen under microscope. Let's perform the third test. Take a drug sample. Spread it uniformly. Add 1 to 2 drop of dilute HCl. And see the observations under the microscope. The drug sample is soluble in dilute HCl and the observation is calcium oxalate crystals are seen under the microscope. Let's perform the fourth test. Firstly, take the crude drug sample on the slide. Spread it uniformly. Add 1 to 2 drops of sulfuric acid on it. And see the observations under the microscope. The observation is formation of calcium sulfate crystal and calcium oxalate crystals are seen. Let's perform the fourth test. Firstly, take the crude sample, crude drug on the slide. Spread it uniformly and add the 1 to 2 drops of iodine solution on it. The observation of the test is starch grains are observed which are blue in color. Let's perform the sixth test. Take a crude drug and spread it on the slide. Then add 1 to 2 drop of ruthenium red on it. See the observations under the microscope. The observation is mucilage cells are seen which are pink in color.
The result of today's practical is morphology, histology and powder characteristics of cinnamon bark was studied. Thank you.
For video, please like, share and subscribe.